What's up, Bubba coming to you live. I'm at my office today. See my little shelf up there with all my, I call it junk on it. Got my desk here with some of my papers, pens, stuff, old t-shirts. Let's see here, what else we got? Just normal office. Ice chest we take with us, microwave, some of our literature here. More literature, towels. Gotta have this for the guys. The water, the electrolytes, there's a soda if someone wants it. Best thing we found here, man. Throw one of these. Somebody starts not feeling well, even though they've been drinking water, let them drink some of that. It's my daughter's desk. Here, let me show you this. There's her name and future boss in training. Always gotta look forward to the future. These little notes that she makes. Bubba's Junk Removal LLC, Bristol Future Boss in Training, Mommy, Daddy the Boss, Monday, job, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know, just cute little things, but we're teaching her. And this would be the wife's office. Got pictures and stuff around, printers, you know. Anyway, I'm making this video because I'm actually leaving my office right now, but as I walk out of here, I'm gonna take y'all with me. So I watch a lot of videos on people talking about, you know, is it worth doing this job? Is it worth doing that job? Is it worth scrapping? You know, there's a bunch of people that ask, and a bunch of people have different opinions. And I have my opinion. So I'm gonna tell you my opinion. So I'm Doug Calhoun. I'm the owner of Bubba's Junk Removal. I started this business on this property, and we're gonna walk over here right now. I'm gonna put my briefcase in my truck so I can explain this to y'all a little bit more. Uh-oh, locked it. Let's see. Don't know what to do with the key. There they are. Let's get the keys out. That's when you know this is a real video. It's when unexpected happens. So throw that in there. All right. So I started my business on this property, and when I started my business, my mother-in-law lived here with my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife. So I moved in with my wife. I basically had nothing to my name. And I knew that I'd worked in recycling before. I'd worked for a small company. Hot out here today. Worked for a small company doing recycling, so I knew there was some money in it. And my older sister had been in an accident, and she had started doing some recycling. So nothing in the mailbox. So I said, you know what? I bet I could make something out of this. So my mother-in-law, she's the one that actually gave me a chance. And, you know, my family, I guess, would basically give up on me because I was an alcoholic for over 20 years. Drank every day. I didn't care about no one but myself. That's just the way life goes, right? Well, my mother-in-law must have seen something in me. I don't know. But I made a deal with her. She let me use her little minivan. I'd fix it. You know, she didn't have any problems where she could drive it. And this woman had stage 4 cancer whenever I met her. And we were there with her, you know, I wasn't there from the beginning, but right after she was diagnosed with it, I was there. We fought with her all the time. She was a hoarder. This property here, which is, here's the office, the shop, the truck, one of the trailers, the other one's behind the truck, the other trailer's out on rent. This property was covered with junk, basically, because she was a hoarder. So we fought with her while she had this cancer. We got out here in the yard. And what's reminding me to do this video is yesterday I was out here cleaning up, and I saw this piece of concrete right here, right there, if y'all can see it. That was the original sidewalk to her house, which went right straight through here and went right up to her front door. And it got me thinking yesterday that she's been passed away now for quite a few years. She died from cancer. But, you know, a lot of this I actually owe to her. The color blue in my business comes from her. Her name was Donna Lowry. And she had colon cancer. So the blue represents her. It's my favorite color, but it doesn't matter. Blue represents her. So let me get back on track here. So we fought with her all the time about cleaning the property up, and, you know, what are we going to do? So the sticker she got, if you Google Earth here, I think it'd still pop up. It'll show our mobile home, which we lived right here. And her mobile home was actually right here. There was a huge patio in between. But we started tearing it down, and as I tore it down, I could see the need for people that haul off junk. But I did like anyone else, got a dumpster. So got a dumpster. Actually, I think we ended up with 4 or 5, I believe. We didn't pay for it, her sister did. We didn't have money to pay for stuff like that back then. Her sister paid for it, which was Donna's sister. And here, I don't know, a few months ago, we paid her back. It's been years in the making of wanting to pay her back, but she just kind of said no, but finally we paid her back. It was the right thing to do. But Donna always believed in me no matter what, okay? And we fought, oh man, we fought all the time about hauling her stuff off. Look back here, that's her shed right there. See those air conditioners? That's, people drop these off all the time at my property. So I just keep them, I don't know why. And then I'll give them to someone in need, that someone needs to make a little extra money, you know, breaking down and recycling them. But that was Donna's shed, and it sat right here. I moved it back there because I wasn't gonna get rid of it. That was the first thing that I owned of Donna's after she passed away, and I made that my shop. That's what I used to work out of, and now I work out of the shop that she actually had built, which is right there. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on here, but I'm trying to explain something to people that, you know, we go through life every day and people say, what works in life? What makes the world go around? You know, in the junk removal industry, they always ask, can you scrap? Is scrapping worth it? Well, I just watched the video the other day, and I'm not going to knock anybody for making the video, but in the video, they said scrapping don't work. You're not making enough money. Well, I'll be the first one to tell you that that's a complete lie, 100% lie. So the first year after Donna passed away, I had free range of this property, so I started scrapping full time. I had a 100-mile route that I would go every night. And at the end of that first year, I think I only made like, I don't know what it was, maybe $40,000. It wasn't much because you got, you know, fuel and all that. But the last year that I was scrapping, before I became Bubba Scrap and Junk Removal, you know, and had the big dually and all that, I made 64 and some change, almost $65,000. That's tax-free money, guys. So you know, people saying it's not worth it, it's worth every penny. But let's just don't get off the point here. The point I'm trying to make is it's not really if it's worth it or if it's not. It's the right thing to do. So these companies out there, and like I said, I'm not going to say names, but the companies out there that are saying it's not worth it, you're lying to your customers, because your advertising is, we recycle, you know, we help the community out, and you're just lying. You're not doing it. And it's in your videos, and your customers are going to see it because you posted it out there. They're going to watch your video and say, well, wait a minute. I thought that guy said he was going to recycle my stuff, and now he's saying he don't do it because he don't make money doing it? Well, we already paid him once to haul it off. Why didn't he do the right thing? Well, we do, and I'm going to show you. So this was from Saturday. Walk over here. Well, I'll show you a job we did this morning, actually. So, or I did. So the wood on this trailer here, I put these sides on myself, of course. My employee helped me and we painted it. All this wood was free. If you look right here, you look down in there, there's wood all down in the trailer. Here's some of it hanging out here. This I'm actually going to use on my porch. It's a couple boards bad. It's a brand new piece of wood that we got paid to haul off this morning, but we recycle everything we can. And here would be what we did Saturday. So all of that is recyclable. This is a TV that we actually picked up on the way back. We tore the top of it off and actually put it in our other trailer while we were out on a job. We didn't bring none of it back here. This is the wood that we got for free that we use for, let me walk back over here, we use for these tarps. Yesterday it broke, which was these two, when we fixed it, and then the new one we put on, we painted black. This is a leftover piece. Anyway, here I am rambling again. We get paid to do a job. That's what the customers pay us for. Customers pay us to do a job. That's what they pay us to do. They're not paying us so we can go make more money off the other end of the job, which would be recycling. They're paying us to put this junk or what have you in the right place, or to the right facility, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it. So I guess the reason I made this video is a couple reasons. One, kind of tell my story. You know, people saying hauling scrap metal is not worth it. Well, I can tell you it is, because that's how I made my business work. That's how I bought my first truck, trailer. Matter of fact, that's how I bought one of my motorcycles. Actually, 1, 2, 3 of my motorcycles was from that. Was from just hauling scrap metal. And those were, I don't know, just give you a little bit of hope here. Let's see. 20, I don't know, probably 50 grand, 60 grand worth those 3 motorcycles. I don't know. Anyway, if you're starting out and you're hauling scrap and you're trying to make a living, it's probably not going to work. Because when I was hauling it, it was at $14 per 100, which that was a lot. Now it's down to like $4 per 100. So if you're trying to make a living doing it, it's probably going to be tough. But the other side of it, if you're already getting paid to haul it off, take it. Do your research. In the Houston area, I don't even know because I haven't Googled it in a while. There's probably 50, 60, shoot, maybe even 100 recycling places. You can take metal, TVs. There's places to take tires, cardboard. You just have to do your due diligence and look it up yourself. It's not for the customer to do. So if they're paying you to haul something off and you don't want to take it and scrap it because you're not making no money, horrible business. You shouldn't even be doing this. We're doing this for 2 reasons. One's to make money, one, to make a profit. I agree 100% on that because I'm huge about let's make a profit. But the part of making the profit is taking this stuff to the right place. So what we want to do is everybody wants to cut back on dump fees. So if you recycle, you're cutting back on your dump fees. Now, I understand you don't want to drive an hour and a half out of the way to take a little bit of scrap metal to make $5, but you know what? That's what you get paid to do. That's part of your job. So if it's your job, just do it. Don't be making videos and throwing them out how it isn't worth doing this and it isn't worth doing that. If it's not worth doing it to you, then it's not worth doing it. But remember, like I said earlier in the video, your customers are watching this. So now you're putting videos out saying, oh, we're not going to do that because we're not making money. And you forget you were already paid once to do that when your customer paid you to haul it off. They had the confidence because you said in your videos or on your website or Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, whatever it was, you said you recycle. Now you put a video out saying, nope, we don't do it because we don't make money doing it. Horrible business. I will never do business with anyone like that. So if you know who you are that makes those videos, don't contact me. I don't want to have anything to do with that. That's bad business practice, man. Bad business practice. But anyway, I know I rambled a lot in this video, but I also want to throw something on the end of this video. This video was for a total education on how I started my company and about the recycling aspect. Now, here's the back end of this. We're hoping to start this at the beginning of the year, but we want to start it's not 100% non-for-profit organization because I'm in it for money. That's how I feed my family. If I don't go to work, we don't make no money. But we're going to start in some type of organization where we can give back to not the community in general, not saying to the city of Pearland or the city of Alvin or city of Houston, but give back everywhere. So we want to take a certain amount of proceeds and give back to not-for-profits. There's one that a buddy of mine, Eric Williams, and his brother Greg have told me about, which is Yay for Life. I think it's out of Friendswood. I took a picture of the card when I spoke to their dad. So the dad told me a story about he has cancer, and Yay for Life helped pay, for groceries or electric bill or parking or whatever, which helps in the time when you need it, when you have the cancer. There's many companies out there, they donate millions and millions and millions a year for research. Well, there's plenty of people donating that money for research. I want to donate to something to people that can be helped right now, not 50 years down the road after donating $50 billion and finally find a cure for one type of cancer. Hey, I'm all for it. But what about the people right now when they need it? Like today or tomorrow or last week or 2 weeks from now. So around the new year, y'all see some stuff coming out where we're going to start giving back. Might make a complete different website for it. Not sure yet, but it will be, definitely there will be something for maybe a couple different links on different places that we're picking If anyone has any feedback, go in the comments here on YouTube, and I'll put this on Facebook and Instagram, all that. If y'all have any feedback on, I want this to be small non-for-profits, because I want these nonprofits to grow. So I'm going to do my research and look into them and make sure they're good places. But I want these nonprofits to not just be, you know, in Pearland, Texas, or Friendswood, Texas, or Alvin, Texas. I want them to do the whole state of Texas, or all 50 states. You know, let's donate to these companies that are doing good that no one really knows about, and let's get them known. Like Yay for Life. I heard about it one time, didn't think much about it, did a little bit of research, and then I asked Eric and Greg's dad about it, and I have a video about that too. And he's very passionate about it. They're my friends. His dad's my friend, so that's going to be the very first one. We're going to contact them and put them on a website so people can donate to them. So I'm not really 100% sure how all that's going to work, but I just thought I would throw it out there into the world, so give everybody a little heads up. But anyway, this is Bubba rambling to you live. I'll see y'all next time.